One day, a boy came to visit his grandfather during the summer holidays. He spent most of his time playing with him. One day, the boy said, "Grandpa, when I grow up, I want to be a successful person. Can you tell me how to achieve that?" His grandfather nodded and took him to a plant nursery. There, he bought 2 small plants and brought them home. He planted one of them in a pot and placed it indoors. The other he planted outside, in the garden. Then, the grandfather asked, "Which plant do you think will grow better in the future?" The boy thought for a moment and answered, "The one inside the house, because it's safe from danger. The one outside has to face many things like scorching sunlight, storms, animals, and so on." The grandfather smiled and said, "We'll see the results later." Not long after, the boy returned home with his parents. 8 years passed. The boy came back to visit his grandfather. When he saw him, he immediately said, "Grandpa, back then I asked you how to be successful, but you didn't tell me. This time, you must give me the answer." The grandfather smiled and said, "Of course. But first, let's look at the plants we planted years ago." They went to see the plant that had been grown in the pot. It had become a small tree. Then they went to see the plant that was grown outside. There stood a tall tree with wide-spreading branches, providing shade for people passing by. The grandfather turned to his grandson and asked, "Tell me, which plant grew bigger? Which one is more successful?" The boy answered, "The one we planted outside." "But Grandpa, how is that possible? That plant must have faced many dangers, yet it still grew so big." The grandfather smiled and said, "You're right. The plant outside did face many challenges, but that's exactly what made it stronger. It had the freedom to grow its roots as far as it wanted. Problems like storms made its roots grow deeper. Now, even strong winds cannot knock it down. Son, remember this well. If you always choose the comfortable path, you won't grow to your fullest potential. But if you're ready to face the world, no matter how challenging it is, then no goal will be impossible for you to reach. Never see problems as obstacles. See them as steps toward success." The boy took a deep breath, looked at the big tree, and understood what his grandfather meant. The obstacles we often see as enemies in life can actually become sources of strength and lead us to greater success. In the same way, life is a great adventure, filled with twists and challenges that sometimes look like roadblocks. But in truth, they are just challenges waiting to be conquered. Just like in a game, the most exciting part is how we overcome each challenge. Life works the same way. Every obstacle is a chance to learn, grow, and become stronger. So, don't let difficulties make you give up. Face them, overcome them, and watch yourself level up in the game of life. You have the skills, the spirit, and the determination to overcome anything in your way. May you gain a valuable lesson from this story and apply it in your life. And most importantly, keep rising and keep growing.